Is it an episode? What is it? Is it a podcast? Is it a... Yo, man, welcome to Sangoma Radio. Sangoma Radio. How long have you been talking about this, man? And I'm so happy that, we're finally doing it. We're finally getting to do it. I'm so excited about what we're going to talk about today. And this is my co-host, Yolanda Tandala, and you can call me Closey Bay, you can call me Romeo Malepe,
What's up? We've been waiting for this. It's been making the rounds on social media, and everyone has been anticipating. When is it dropping? Where is it going to happen? How is the setup going to be like? What is going to happen? And here we are.
So, what are we discussing today?
I don't know. I think we should get comfortable and introduce ourselves to the public. Who are we? What are you, Rom? Can I be your...
Yeah, of course.
Romeo, guys, we've been asking ourselves, who's this guy? Sangoma, first guy, who are you? Where do you come from? What's your spiritual background? Because what we get exposed to on social media, which people question your spiritual background. They question, for you to be so entitled and discussing Obungom and things like that, what is your spiritual background? Take us through that.
What is my spiritual background? First of all, we need to connect the dots looking back, right? So with me, it started a long time ago in high school. So I just used to think that I was smarter than the other kids. So what was common knowledge to me was not common knowledge to others, and I didn't understand why. I later understood that it was intuition, So even today, when I read books like psychology books and philosophy books, no one can really explain what intuition is. All right. So this thing became a problem now when. Okay. By the way, my sister is a Sangoma. If people didn't know, my sister is a fully fledged Sangoma, and you will never see her on these platforms. She doesn't. She's very shy.
Okay.
But she's highly talented. So what happened was, I hope she doesn't beat me up for this information.
It's okay.
So I was, I'm like everybody else. I'm a Model C guy. We all went to Model C schools, and we all, we all speak English, and we were once all, Christian, born again,
I read the Bible 24/7, like a
all
novel.
Of that stuff.
Like a novel.
So I feel you on that. And what happens was my sister went to go Twasa, okay, for the first time. And my mother, rest in peace, when she was still alive, she called me and she said, "Yo, your sister's going to Twasa." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll support." But I wasn't really there. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, "Hey, izinto zenu." And I didn't realize also I was quite harsh. You understand? So now my sister goes to Twasa, goes to her first Gobela, and cool. I don't even know where this Gobela lived. My sister told me, "Yeah, it's my first day. I'm there. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, "Hey, go for yours, sister."
But what are you going through at that time? Remember when you identify yourself as a very extraordinary kid, and the next thing you're going through these things.
I didn't care about anything.
And then your sister now is undergoing this training. Did you identify yourself through the journey?
Okay, before my sister went to. When my sister went to Twasa,
what were you going through?
I wasn't going through anything.
Nothing.
I was going through being drunk, and I was going through being highly intuitive and being able to tell people, how to approach people, that's when I had a drinking problem. So I would approach people and tell them "Yo, what's up? 1, 2, 3, 4 with your life, blah blah blah."
So then you didn't identify yourself
I
as a
still
healer
didn't
anywhere
know.
near that.
I didn't know what was going on. I just knew when I am drunk, it's going down. So but at the same time my sister is usentwa. So now I have a dream about my sister at this Twasa person, like at her Gobela, and I'm like, and I wake up, call my sister, I'm like, I'm coming to pick you up. This person is a con artist. She's like, yeah.
You were that hardcore.
She was like, yeah. You leave me alone with these things. I was like, my sister, you know I love you so much, but this person who's doing this thing with you is a con artist. The next day, my sister called me. She's like, how did you know? I'm like, I had a dream about this thing and I feel strongly about it. It's like, she's like, you're right. So I was like, okay, cool. We're coming to pick you up. Picked up my sister. And this is years ago. We picked up my sister. My whole family listened to me. Like, they never really, my family thinks I'm cuckoos, like, but now they respect me, because they understand, they can see what's going on now. They truly understand that I am, I'm gonna put the family together. Now I have to lead the family, like there's always a first time to be umalume, and that's what I'm transitioning into, like for the family, you understand, but except that this Malume is a healer, is somewhat of a prophet, you know what I'm saying? Like he's got gifts and he's able to talk to ancestors through dreams, and I can interpret my own dreams now. Like it's no longer the snakes. Like I'm not catching, like feelings over.
So it comes naturally.
It's so natural, and I'm enjoying it, and finally, So back to my sister, like my sister. So we take my sister out, and my mother listened to me at the time. Everybody listened to me. They're like, wow, you're so right. And then, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, take your stuff, give my sister. Like, I want my sister.
Oh my God.
Took my sister, we found the next Kobela, and she trusted, but she really did go through some troubles even there. But we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
So my sister, after that, she just left her things. She never practiced. She was supposed to practice.
Was it because of trauma? Why? Why did she make the decision?
It's definitely trauma, and she was angry. But also, she's very talented. She's very talented, highly talented. If any, I can't wait for other Sangomas to meet my sister. She's. I'm nothing compared to her.
Really?
Yeah.
I should meet her too.
Yeah.
I need to meet your sister.
Yeah, you'd love her. She's very chill. She reminds me of my mom actually. They're the same thing. So, anywho,
your sister finishes. Where are you now?
That's when my problems started.
When she was done.
When my sister was done.
And decided not to practice and pursue
I'm going that way. That's when my problems started. That's when now I'm going through these things where I feel like I don't know what these dreams are, but they keep happening. I'm walking underwater, there's fish underwater, I'm breathing, and there's a big snake talking to me. This is all scary stuff. Like it even came to a point where I couldn't even sleep. I was afraid of sleeping because 10 seconds into my sleep,
you're gone.
Snake.
Other dimensions.
I'm in the
4th, 5th, 6th dimension.
Whatever you call it, I you know what I mean. I'm still learning, by the way. But now I know what's up, So that's when my problem started, and they went on for 2 years. I tried killing myself a couple of times. I thought I was gonna die. I didn't tell anyone, but it was a feeling of I might die soon, but why do I feel like this? You know what I mean? I'm getting panic attacks heavily. I've never had panic attacks in my life. I never knew what a panic attack was. But when it happened to me, I thought, okay, this is it. I'm dying of a heart attack. This is me, right? Ambulances came to pick me up. I ended up at Hillbrow Hospital. There were people dying next to me. Like, I went through so much trauma in my life.
And you witnessed everything.
Yes, I went through so much trauma. You are in Hillbrow, people are stabbing, shooting each other at night. You see what I'm saying? And then dying right in front of me. And at the same time, I'm, depressed and I don't know what's going on with me. And, I had the final dream that hit the note. The final dream that hit the note was, someone was taking me somewhere. And this someone happened to be a friend of mine who used to help me with license discs. Like he queues for people, right? If you're lazy to queue at the traffic department, he queues for you. But I realized he was wearing beads. But I had always said, no, I'll come to you. But really, I never meant it. You know what I mean? Because I never believed in ancestors and African spirituality then. I was just like, these guys, what are they doing? All that stuff.
I
just want to party.
So dirty. Oh my God.
I want to party. Please, And I had a dream about this guy, and I went to this guy. I was so scared.
What did he tell you?
Being in Ndumba for the first time. It's like, yeah.
You know what, guys, man? I'll repeat myself. It's highly advisable to seek advice from elders, né? But there are boundaries, and you need to use your conscience. You're gonna feel uncomfortable at that space. You listen to your instincts and you follow your instincts. And I plead with elders in spirituality, stop selling us false conceptions about the calling. Can we stop identifying supernatural dark energies, identifying them under the ancestral umbrella? Yes. Ancestors are not magic, guys. Ancestors are not what we think they are. Ancestors don't behave and think like human beings. And the moment you understand that idlozi asumuntu, when you interpret idlozi ngathi umuntu asumuntu, when you become spirit, you exist in different realms, different dimensions. Idlozi alibehave njengomuntu. I think sengisho enough, masengisho kanjalo.